It's amidst Trump's immigration crackdown. There are now green card holders, Indians, who are increasingly facing secondary inspections, overnight detentions by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, that is the CBP officers at American airports.
I'm just telling you that no one can guarantee that you're going to be allowed back into the United States if you leave, unless you're a U.S. citizen. And I believe even U.S. citizens are going to start getting more scrutiny. If I travel overseas, I'm not bringing my phone with me. There's all kinds of things that are going on at the border right now. You really need to be careful. You really need to be worried.
News anchors and news channels all across the internet are claiming that if you're an Indian citizen with a green card, you will no longer be allowed back into the US if you've stayed in India for some time now. But is this true? Are Indians being treated irrationally, or are any other nationalities being treated in a way that is biased against their entrance into the US? Are CBP officers trying to stop you from entering the US illegally? Is that what's going on now since the Trump administration is now back? Here's what news channels claim: that you will have now more questioning at the border patrol. You will have overnight detentions. Secondary inspections, by the way, which means that they check your devices, your phones, your laptops, all of that. You are also now subject to inadmissibility. That means that they cannot let you enter the US. You have to go back. And in certain cases, some attorneys online and some news channels online even went as far as to say that the CBP officers are forcing you to sign the I-407 document, which basically means that you're giving up your green card voluntarily.
Recent reports indicate that U.S. Custom and Border Protection officers are pressurizing them to sign Form I-407, which results in voluntary surrender of their permanent residency.
And the argument is that Indians or other nationalities, we don't know, but mostly Indians, older generation, older people basically who have a green card, they don't like to stay in the US for those 6 months when it's cold and it's winter and there's snow and all of that. So what they do is, because it's too cold, they can't stay, they're going to go back to India. And that's how they avoid the harsh winter in the US, and then they come back when it's summertime again. Well, my question is that if you are staying more than 180 days in India, which by the way is not allowed as a part of a green card, for you as a green card holder to stay more than 180 days out of the country, then why did you get the green card in the first place? This law, this rule, it has not come up just now when Trump came into the office. No, this rule was always there. It is just now that the officers are enforcing this rule. They are now being stricter about their checks. But you knew that it was a problem. You knew what you were doing is illegal. And hence, when you were doing that, at that time, you did not think of anything. You just went through